Papariano. Papariano, you're muted.
All right, go on.
You know, there's a saying that goes, use me, don't abuse me. And that's the first thing that comes in mind when I think of this GoFundMe. When I heard about it yesterday, I thought, look, us as the public have been supportive, and some of us want to continue to support, but it becomes difficult to continue to support financially when we haven't seen any results so far. K Crown went to the Corona inquest, and immediately after he came back from that Corona inquest, I went onto his live and he was very honest. I don't know if you remember that, K Crown, and he said, I'm not going to lie to you. There were not that many people in that live, but he said, I'm not going to lie to you, with the way that the Corona inquest is looking, this is not going well. And immediately when he said that, I felt nervous. And I remember sharing it with Ish Talk and I think Olaide. And I started to think, this is incredibly annoying. And, you know, what's becoming annoying is the lack of transparency. And I think we're all adults here. It would be nice if people tell us what's truly happening with Berekete. What is it that he's not involved in? Is he no longer on this case? Is he only focusing on the autopsy and the toxicology? And after the results come out, is that it? Why are we looking for a son? Like you said, Papariano, you know, and I really do respect Mr. Gorexi. I do respect you. And please don't take this the wrong way, and I mean no disrespect. But I think that when you come up here and it's asked about the GoFundMe, we expect straight answers. Why is there a GoFundMe? And I think this expectation for us to contribute when we haven't seen any results that look positive is a bit like, come on. You know, we're not going to contribute until we see something that makes us feel confident that we're heading in the right direction. And to be honest with you, maybe I should only speak for myself. So far, it doesn't sound as though we're on the right direction. It sounds a little bit misleading. It sounds a little bit misguided. It sounds as though we're not really getting to where we need to get to. And I've got to the point now where I'm waiting for what's going to happen with the 10 weeks with Berekete. Because as far as I was concerned, he was taking care of everything. So I think we just need for somebody to explain to us, why is it that Berekete is on board, but we still need a son? Why is that Berekete is on board, but we still need to contribute money, although he's telling us that he's a billionaire? We just need transparency and a little bit of elaborative explanation. I know that probably sounds disrespectful, and I do apologize, but I think that it's starting to feel as though there's a lot that's been held back from us. And I know Papariano sometimes, I think, gosh, I don't want to go there because he's going to say something I don't like. But I hate to say this. He's also right. And I think he's been right for some weeks now. And I hate to admit that. But it's true. And I think I'm going to be honest, not many people are going to fund for this. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to fund for this because I'm not seeing anything that makes me feel as though we're heading in the right direction. If I want to contribute money, in all honesty, I would just give Baba Mohbad money directly for him to get on with his life and, you know, pay his way for whatever he needs to pay for. I'm not contributing towards this. And I don't understand why we've got Lady Heiress, who people have questioned. I know, I was one of those people, but I speak to her now, and I think that she's got a son. Why are we not using her son? Why are we not using her son? She has been saying for a long time she's got somebody available there. Why can't we turn to her? Got somebody available there. So, yeah. I think with the Corona inquest, I don't know if K Crown wants to go back and maybe speak about his experience in the Corona inquest, but it wasn't positive, and it wasn't positive for many people as well. Anyway, I'm going to mute at that, but that's what I wanted to say, Papariano.
There we get to stupidity. We have an inquest coming up in the next 7 days. We have public lawyer is there. Okay, a few days ago, it was discussed that Odumosu is going to be changed. Then suddenly, it's not going to be changed anymore. They're going to add any lawyer to him. They're going to expand the team. Is it what kind of language is this? Is it Pidgin English or American English?
Paparano, sorry. I want to correct something Vegetable said. Vegetable Island. Lady Harris does not have a son. The son Lady Harris always referred to is Professor Smith and Bankole's chamber, and they are the legal representative for a foundation that came up when people said they want to be involved. It's not that Lady Harris has a personal son. They are working with the Ada Wazobia Foundation. You understand what I mean? So at times there is narrative there. People begin to say Lady Harris have a son. Let's get it right, so that they are working with a foundation. But everybody, like they said, is welcome to join. They are on their own trying to defend justice that they understand. You understand what I'm saying? That is just what I want to correct. Thanks.
No, thank you for clarifying that. Exactly that, aristocrat. That's what we need. I come up here thinking, Lady Harris has got somebody, and you clarify that. This is what we're asking for when we have these conversations. People ask questions. I say certain things that may be incorrect. You elaborate, and we all understand. That's what we're asking for. But there is that lacks when we start having certain people up here that don't want to answer certain questions. Okay, there is already a foundation in the ground that perhaps can help. Instead of looking for somebody new and contributing again, why don't we just approach people that already have something going on?
Let me tell you, that foundation reached out to Odumosu in January. Through Muiwa and the Odumosu, they rejected their offer to work with them. What did they tell the lawyer to say? They said they need money. They don't need lawyer. They should bring money for them to prosecute it. How do you call for help when people...
Now they want to expand. And I think Lady Harris part of the... Maybe that's why Lady Harris went silent, Now she has compromised. She's silent with them now.
The latest one, I will tell you the latest one. Mm-hmm. The head of the Ada Wazobia Foundation reached out to Baba and told Baba, what is happening? Baba said everything. She said, I will give you a lawyer. I will fund the lawyer. Baba said, thank you very much. But please, speak to Muiwa. When they went to speak to Muiwa, Muiwa said no, that he prefers the money they will pay that lawyer because they are talking to another lawyer. This is what irks me. This is what irritates me. People want to give you help. You will tell them, no, I want the money. This is latest. And that is why I am angry.
I also can't matter if you've been listening. Just for I must sort out things. No, we just need to sort out things. That's what. Just for Mohbad, Wunmi remains number one suspect. Everybody knows that Wunmi is going to jail, and that's the preparation that we are having here. So let nobody feel like because we're having discussions. So that means that the house is trying to prepare and prepare strongly, okay, and prepare stronger, and to be able to catch all the criminals. Mohbad. His past Mohbad was killed, was murdered, and so the house is coming out strongly, and we are ready to see that Mohbad get justice at all costs, irrespective of whatever anything one thing or the other. And this one is just a discussion, like it is. So do not take it more than a discussion that we're having here. At the end of the day, the right thing will be done, and the right persons will still be held accountable for whatever they have done to Mohbad. Okay, and again, when I'm saying this, right, like how many inquests has Odumosu attended in his life, and whoever that is Odumosu is sending, and how many court cases has he won before? I need just one. Okay, or are you learning through this case? I don't understand. We want someone with experience, someone who has known what to do when they get to the inquest. Because they have been there before. Can I just get one? Everybody please ask Bùrst to tell us one case. I think he subscribes to Odumosu Taiwo. Tell us one case that Taiwo Odumosu has won in his life, and one inquest in Nigeria that Odumosu has attended to. Okay? This is one assignment. If Bùrst can tell me this, I think I can even begin to say, let us even think about the lawyer. Okay, as long as you are still having that lawyer there, okay, Goesi is a lecturer in the United Kingdom. He's teaching. Sorry, I said Goesi. Taiwo Dumosu is a lecturer in the United Kingdom. Okay, that was what we were told here. All right. So you may go and confirm his profile. Taiwo Dumosu. They said he's a Yoruba Council lawyer. We know. Did you win any case before? Have you? I mean, just one case. I want to know. Why is it so difficult? We can ask many questions about African television, about everybody that comes around. But some people, you cannot ask them questions. I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand. I don't just understand. I don't understand. Okay? Okay, if you just want to come up, let her come up. Okay, but keep it cool. As long as you're going to keep it cool, I mean, the box is yours. We're here for the public, and we have to be coherent when we, do work with the public. So if you think you can do that, I mean, the request is there. You can come up and make some clarities. I mean, a lot of things are not right here, but that was, you have requested, send requests. Do you know how to send requests? I guess you know how to send requests. You are not new to sending requests, please. I have blocked you off over 2 times. You are not receiving it. Maybe go out of the live, then coming back and request. I'll be bringing you. So,
Papa, sorry
go
to
out
cut
of
you
the
off.
life, then come back. Go out of the life, then come back. Yeah, go on. I forgot what I was saying. You come back, yeah.
I just wanted to ask K Crown if he could kindly explain to us his experience in the Corona inquest and his opinion on how this case is going after having gone there himself.
Wait. Before they begin to go to other platform to lie, somebody say Falana will not drop the case if Baba team is not working. This guy just wake up and take credit for everything. Is that where we are right now? So Falana dropped the case because Baba team was so mighty. They have been working so hard. It's because of social media intervention. And he said it in front of the court that if judge can put control and have nobody talk about this case, and anybody talk about the case, they come after them, they arrest them. And the judge refused. Social media intervention. Let me, a round of applause to social media. All of you, a round of applause to you. Everybody clap. Unmute your mic and clap for yourself. Everybody clap for yourself. If you're in the comment, clap. Everybody clap. Time to clap. Everybody open your clap now when you clap. Everybody clap. Everybody clap. You don't clap, I'm dropping your box. Who don't clap, you go down. Everybody must clap. Every box must clap. Every box must clap. We try. With the public, we got the government to exhume Mohbad. Is it the legal team that make the public to exhume Mohbad? Tell me one thing legal team have done. One thing they have done. They make Falana to quit. We the public made it before you begin to go and you begin to lie to yourself. So let us take it cool and enjoy the moment and get things right. We are trying to get things right, and at the end of the day, when we are on the same chapter, then we'll be able to either whoever is connected to Baba, you call Baba, and then you discuss with Baba. Baba don't want, then we have to do what we have to do for Mohbad. And to back come Baba, what they want the same people who are blessing Baba to come after Baba. If that is what you want, then you will get it, or you cannot handle it. All of you who are around Baba, if you guys are trying to turn the table around against Baba, if that was your mission, you will have us there. You will have, because we will make sure that he do the right thing. If he doesn't do the right thing, we will teach him how to do the right thing. If we can be here, risking it all, calling out Obaile Gushi, calling our Lagos State governor, calling our president, calling out everybody. You want to put Baba on that spot? Try it and see.
Okay, good evening, everybody.
And just to let you know, there are people who are already dragging Baba. There are people who are already dragging Baba. You know what it means to join hand with them. You know what it means, right? You put Baba on that spot and you will have your cake. You will eat your cake. Nuisance. Go on.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. I have a mixed feelings. I don't even know if to laugh because I've been typing in the comment section. He who laughs last, laughs best. And I'm so glad that today I can witness this, because since January, I mean, Papariano, there's nothing you don't know about me and my legal and my other university and the NGO.
I'm sorry, I don't know. Please don't put me in that spot. I don't know. I know you, but I don't know what this
I can bring it up again. When I started coming to your platform in December, we talk about when they decided to let go of David, the pro bono lawyer. In the team, we were all together in the team, and we told when you are the barrister Bankole and Smith were ready to come on board. It was going to be 15 million. I mean, it was going to be, X amount of million. They were like, no. They have a pro bono lawyer, another from pro bono to a pro bono, and Susan and I, we kicked against.
Tell us where you are from, and tell us your contributor.
Okay, my name is Scãttèrlize. I developed from Cape Town, South Africa. So it is 9:38 p.m. here. 15 minutes ago, in your
and my contributor now.
My contributor now say 15 minutes ago, with all the love where I get for justice of this Mohbad, I see something for your back. We say the little thing where me I get, it is important, up to $50,000. My own question is that really kept me here is kilo shele, kilo versus 50 million.
$50,000.
Yeah, that's
yes,
50 million. Let's say 50 million with instant tax. So I'm trying to look at it. Brekete is a billionaire. What is actually happening?
And all of us must report this to GoFundMe very soon when we get it. If they don't go and delete this thing right now. And Baba, if they not delete anything, I'm a report here. You talk the
when Brekete said he's a billionaire, he did not declare on public TV to tell me and the people that we are listening to and watching for justice for Mohbad that Baba is going to go. Even when Brekete was in Lagos, Baba was in Abuja. What happened? Why did Baba have to be in Lagos now? So at a point, in the last 4 weeks, I have been having issues with Gorexi. The time that I called, I have not said this anywhere, and I'm going to put it out there, that really made me to just stop putting too much.
But if you can do something for me, just manage the conversation, because so that it doesn't look like fracas or something. Because
no,
exactly.
No.
Once you know that you're okay. I mean, once you know that it's okay.
Yes, you understand. So 4 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago, I think, or let's say 2 months ago, I was asking for accountability. Why am I asking? Because I'm already saying that things are not done the best way it should be done. For somebody to have been using justice for Mohbad to be asking the whole world for help, I feel like if they have 10 lawyers, we must be able to ask them questions. Because they met us here. All the evidence, like I said, there's no private investigator. If sometimes you will discover something personally, it's not right for me to bring it to platforms here. But sometimes you will bring it because there's no private investigator. If there's a private investigator, they will follow it. They will get the evidence with them for the purpose of justice for Mohbad. But well, I think truth. The color of truth to every one of us and the color of the change that we are really looking for is not white. That is the fact. Some people are here for a purpose that is other than justice for Mohbad. Justice for him is not going to bring him back. That is the fact. We are asking Wunmi accountability of what happened to your husband. If she's able to tell us, why are we stressing? Why are people bringing different narrative? Accountability. Mohbad life. We are asking Wunmi for accountability. People are talking about Mohbad. We are streaming his song. Where is the money? Accountability. Even up to Baba legal team must be able to be questioned. And the fact that even Tani Baba baby, that the whole world is saying at this time, is accountability. Tell us, You might have sex with somebody 5 times in a day, but the truth is the semen that is going to turn to a child is just 1 out of the million released by 1 person. Why is it hard for you to tell the whole world, Tani Baba baby? Confirm it. We want evidence. And that is it. So, when last 2 weeks, I wanted to, because I told Gurexi, I gave him 21 days. I told him, I sent him a message. I sent Brekete a message that there is fraud happening in justice for Mohbad. I don't think justice is supposed to have fraud in it. Truth. And I said, there is somebody called Gurexi that came with Baba Mohbad. That if he is truly looking for justice, this message that I'm sending to you through Facebook that you might not read, he will come and tell you, because I've shared this information with him. And Gurexi failed to do it. So in my own mind, I just kept on laughing, because you have to test somebody. Even the waters that you want to drink, you test it. Test it. So at a point, I asked him, I told him, I said this, I said that. But all of a sudden, even when Gurexi told the whole world that Brekete, sorry, not Gurexi, Brekete told the whole world that he is a billionaire. Other Universe team called to say we want our lawyers to work with you. He said no, that he doesn't need anything. He doesn't want any donation. You know, my own problem there is a lawyer that is like an influential lawyer that has power to talk to that corona needs to be there, because the fact that is found in that corona goes a long way in establishing the justice for Mohbad. Are we doing that? Baba is, the money they are contributing in Baba's hand is like the money is, after justice for Mohbad, Baba will be able to build a car from it. That money is specifically for justice for Mohbad. Kudos to those that thought about it, that have put it there. The money is supposed to be able to hire the best. The best. Mohbad is not a baby. Mohbad is not a 20-year-old boy. He's a 26-year-old boy, man, that is already doing something that a 50-year-old man used to do in 2000. He has his own business that is bringing billions to him, just the same way that those old men, those rich men, Dangote, they are thinking of what they have. Baba should stop acting like there is no money. If you come to the whole world, we are the one bringing the idea. We are the one advising you, Baba. Justice, justice. You haven't even broken a traffic or had a traffic fine to your name. We are used to these things. Things need to be done the right way. Sometimes you will meet some lawyers from the beginning of the case. You know where the case they go. When everybody saw Sam Falano in this case, when everybody saw Sam Falano in this case, they were like, wow, that is it. Now imagine if Falano was also the lawyer of Baba. Falana also have some people now that are ranking with him. We had opportunity to have EOD. I've tested our intelligence, our experience in the legal team, in the legal field. Many other people. Even Sam, that, what is the name of our Brekete said. So at this time, I'm not expecting us to be in this junction. Brekete said that he's a billionaire. He took this case. He swore with his life. So let's go back to him. Yeah. All this one that you are coming out. Me, I don't understand.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, good evening, everybody. Parano, can I have a quick chance? Because I'm coming on because of what you've got at the background of your picture. If it's possible. Okay, could you please confirm that? Aristo, good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
Lizzie Eyes for, I don't know. I'm saying hello to everyone in the boss. Lady Aries, I can see you up there. Paparano, can I just address the picture you have at the background of your screen? If it's possible, Paparano, could you please confirm that? Hello? Papa, are you gone or you still here? Hello? Oh, this GoFundMe that Papa Reno has got up. Have you checked the name of the people that put this in place? Aristo, can you help me to check, my brother? Just look. I see the organizer of this GoFundMe. You can see it. I've seen it, but I don't want to go out and start reading now to avoid the system saying I'm on the phone or something like that.
Yeah. Aristo,
Hi,
sorry.
Hi, Papa, you're right.
Yep.
God bless you, my brother. This GoFundMe behind you. Could you please read out the name of the organizer of this particular one? Because I've gone to look at it.
Have you opened the link?
I've seen it. I've looked at it, but I don't want to go and be reading out so that
after looking at it, did you try to contact the legal team whether there is any such? Because I don't want to do that right now.
No,
you have a connection to them. You should have. I expect you when you see things like this.
Paparano, I've not seen the name of Barrister Dosumu on this GoFundMe. Okay, so for the fact I've not seen his name does not mean I have to go and accuse him of anything. So if you read,
I don't mean the barrister. I mean Baba Mohbad and I mean the legal team. Do you know? We know some of them.
No.
The name.
EOD.
Sir.
The names on it is that of Ayodele Famuyiwa.
Yeah. And there's another name there.
That's Baba brother. Okay, let me check. Let me go.
No, there's another name. I saw another name. It's not one person. It's not one person. There's a second name there. There's a second name.
Ayodele Famuyiwa and Olaito Paul. Those are the two names on it. Olaiton Paul. Ayodele Famuyiwa and Olaiton Paul.
All right, and in front of Olaiton Paul, there's something called Light On. You know, Paparano, I'll just give my cent here. The thing is this. There's something that is called being open and honest. Being open and honest. Regardless of whatever the situation is. If you are doing something like this, if this is how we are funding the case of Mohbad, everybody should know. The information should go round. If information is provided, nobody will be surprised with surprises. We'll all be at the same page. I don't know if I'm making sense to anybody. Before now, we don't know how the case is being funded. But for people to now find out and bring this up, I don't think it's good enough. Everybody should know that, okay, we are funding this case through GoFundMe, raise, so. We are all sharing the link. That's being open and honest. If you are not open and honest, you have the chance to explain. And you Nigerians, you've come up with the word, you will explain, and you will be tired in the process. So, I've not seen Barrister Dosumu's name in the process, but if this is the way we are funding justice for Mohbad, let the whole world know. Let everybody know, let all of us come and be on the same page that this is how we are funding justice for Mohbad. And we will all be happy. But for people to start digging out things in a sensitive case like this is not good enough. And that's why I want to say, Papariano, the identity of the people that is organizing this GoFundMe is available for everybody to see. But the only thing we demand of them is, let's be open and let's be honest. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. I'm not going to crucify anybody and I'm not going to question anybody. But I'm going to say, if this is what we are doing, let it be open and let all of us be honest and follow everything that we need to follow. We have come on here and we have been able to shut down a lot of GoFundMe in the past. I remember when TSL I was here saying, shut it down, shut it down, shut it down. And that's why a lot of people don't like me, because I will speak the truth. So if we can say, hey, shut it down, because we don't know, being shut it down, we don't know as well. But at the end of the day, if this is the way we're going, if this is the direction, let's get things right. Let's get things right. Take out the emotions. Get rid of the emotions. And let's get things right for the first time. Okay? If it's GoFundMe, you cannot hide it. Bring it on. Let all of us publicize. Let's share it. If this is how we want to fund the case. But let's not pretend as if things are right when things are not normal. This suggests to me that things are not right. Okay, and I'm going to be following this up as well. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying don't do GoFundMe. I'm not saying don't do what you need to do. But what I'm saying is, whatever we are doing, let's be open and honest. Thank you very much.
All right, and again, I mean, we will continue to emphasize on the statement of Berekete, saying, I am a billionaire, and I do not need any contribution from the public. And we all applauded it, that wow, life-saving, the savior is here. I mean, and the legal team is presumed to have been working with Berekete, that they are in good terms. This is a man that have billions and have a lot of experience. I think he should be able to just call one lawyer. Hey, hello, son, like that, they could take my son. Please help us, help them. Why are we not seeing that? What is the motive for turning back to the public, even when somebody is there who can pay for all? I don't understand. And all of these things were not even discussed. I was not even aware of it. I was not aware of it. And we, the platforms, I mean, we are the one that will still mostly promote it. Why is it taken away? I mean, why is it hidden? Why is it hidden from us? Is it because we question a lot? They go through the dump host. They give them interest. Oh, you're going to get this percentage. They get them out sharp. You're going to get this interest in them out sharp. And I know that lady who is called Light On. Okay? Light On, wherever you are, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's why, please take it easy. For you to be allowing people to use funding to embarrass us all in this case. This is not the first time you've been doing it. Unnecessary contribution. You've always been there to promote it. What is this Light On? What do you want? What does this lady, this woman want? She's been on this platform too. I mean, we said things were not right about billing spending, excess money, Prime Boy. Money was billed to free Prime Boy, and Prime Boy said, "Thank God, thank you for contributing the money, but I was already billed. Somebody else has already paid for it before you all money arrive. Where's the accountability of that money?" Do you understand what I'm saying?
Paparano, can I quickly drop my cent, please? Paparano, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry if I'm gonna offend you now. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna criticize the legal team of Baba Mohbad. You understand? I'm very sorry. You know, you've got your mind, I've got my mind. You understand? We are different people, and I will appreciate if you can tolerate me now. Okay? For the first time, just tolerate me. I'm not gonna criticize Dosumo, because I've had the chance to talk to Dosumo many times, different times, and I've had the chance to have some difficult conversation with him, and that's the reason why I'm not gonna be the perfect person to criticize him. Okay, but thank goodness tonight you've opened my eyes to something different, and what you've opened my eyes to is how are we funding him. So that's gonna be my next conversation with him. Do you get what I mean?
Can you read this from the screen? Can you read this?
What do you say?
Can you read from my screen?
I don't have my glasses on. Whoever can see can read.
Let me read that for you.
I'm almost blind, yeah.
It's okay, wait. Let me read that for you. It's okay, I will read that for you.
You're not almost blind, though.
I will read that for you. Don't worry. I can do it for you. Hello, Papa Riano. Mr. Aloba continues to listen to outcrying of the public about changing his legal teams. I can tell you at this junction, he agreed with the public going forward? Now, I didn't respond again. Hello, Papayano. Would you please make it public that Mr. Aloba should change his lawyer because the barrister is not ready to come to the next inquest. The public should continue to cry out until Mr. Aloba changes legal team. Now, this is somebody who happened to have been working with them. I mean, since the onset, who really want justice and want honesty. Okay. Who see clearly that a lot is not happening. Okay, and who strongly believe that as the people wish that the legal team, that the lawyer be changed. So we had this discussion the very day this message was sent to me. I think that was yesterday or the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday. Okay. Yesterday or the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday. So we had a discussion. Everybody was here. They came around and they confirmed that yes, Baba is going to change Taiwo Dumo so that they have agreed. It is a done deal. Then somebody said that, are you guys sure that you guys are just going to break the, you're just going to, deprive him just like that and he's not going to charge you guys. He's going to just go off the case without charging you guys. So they said, no, we are always sure. He's going to go, it's done deal. He didn't perform well. It's not doing well. Okay. Now, it's like they went back and Odumosu charged them how much he's going to be needing if he's going to drop the case because he has signature. Just like African television have signature with Baba. He also have signature, okay, of Baba authorizing him. Okay, so if he's going to leave, just like David Fadele, when he left, he charged them about 850,000 naira. Okay, though he was a pro bono. So we don't know how much this person has given them. So now they came back to us telling us that actually they don't want to let him go anymore. And that they want to add to him, they want to hire another son to join him. And why is all of this coming? They say because it's not going to attend the next inquest. But we said all of this since January. We want a lawyer on ground. Why is this case being jeopardized? We keep blaming the court system, that the court system is bad, it's not fine, okay, all this 1 or 2 delay, not knowing that the people in charge of the team who are following up with the inquest, they don't have experience. And I put up a challenge to Grexing and to all of them. I said, please tell me one case on earth. Because, when I researched Taiwo Dumosu, he's once been a counselor to the Yoruba nation, and then he's a lecturer in the UK. Can anybody tell me any case he has ever won in any court in Nigeria? One. And secondly, has he ever attended any inquest? I need just one case. Because he seems not to understand the protocol of an inquest. We already know from the previous inquest in November, we were told that the next inquest is going to be March. The court has spoken. Now they came around January, February, ordering the court to open. The inquest have to open. The modality is already set up. The previous lawyer who left, did they receive the documentations and everything that he had? Did they receive it? I don't know.
Paparino, can I quickly comment on that?
So if you are saying that you know Taiwo Dumosu,
no, Paparino.
One case on earth which Taiwo Dumosu have won in any
Paparino, let me quickly comment on what you said. Yes. You understand? At the end of the day, some things or a lot of things has fundamentally gone wrong on this matter. Okay? I don't know how Odumosu got involved with the matter. Okay? I don't know the jurisdiction he's covering. Alright? But I've had the opportunity to talk to him. Okay? So somehow he got involved in the matter. And Mohbad's case is a case of national interest. I'm not gonna say that, I want to criticize this person is not doing well, this person is not doing well, this one. No, I'm not gonna do that. Because I don't know how all of them got involved. But the truth of the matter is this. I've asked Odumosu himself privately some questions. And there are some names you are mentioning that I've queried behind closed door. Are these the legal team? Have they got these? You see what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to put myself up for bully on this matter. But the thing is this. Lawyers are natural liars. We are trained that way. So, be careful who you're bringing on, and be careful who you letting off. Because our training is, we have the back of our client, whether it's right or wrong. Me that I'm talking to you now, if Wumi pay me tomorrow to be her lawyer, I can tell you I will turn everything upside down for you, because I will be working for my job. That's the training we have. Okay? So at the end of the day,
the other side of me as well.
Yeah, you're going to enjoy me. But at the end of the day, let's look at things very critically. Sometimes the devil you know is even better than the angel you don't know. Everyone is coming and saying, I've got lawyer, I've got lawyer, I've got lawyer, I've got lawyer. The intent, who's going to prove it? Time. Time will prove the intention of every lawyer willing to jump on the matter. But on Odumosu, I've not seen any reason why I have to put Odumosu in the bin. So professionally, I'm going to stay where I am at the moment. Thank you.
Objection. These are the reasons why we are putting him in the bin. Now, Odumosu is in the UK, and we have an audio, an interview of him on the television saying that his team went to investigate Mohbad's body. They went to examine the body, and Mohbad don't have any such mark, any stabbing anywhere. That whatever the public has been saying on that issue is a rumor. Now, who are these teams? This team of people who went to observe the body. TikToker, maybe with one lawyer that is represented. Maybe I think her daughter also, whatever. Now, how can her daughter know between what the mark of an autopsy cutting is and a mark that, was, let's say, that was a mark that was affected by somebody, but that was inflicted by somebody else? How do they differentiate between this mark? Do they understand how autopsy? Why didn't they go with pathologists, with doctors, before coming out to be giving us such result? Did you do the due diligence? Did you do it the way you're supposed to do it? What do you want us to believe now? That Mohbad don't have any mark in the body? I don't understand. That one is a fault. Okay, that one is faulty. Do you see that one right or fault before I continue? Ioli,
I engaged him on that. And the account given to me is quite different from what you're telling me.
Can I play his audio so that you hear by himself?
No, you don't. You don't need to go that far.
Yeah, I show evidence. If you trust me, I have to show you.
Really, trust me, I engage people. I work.
There's something wrong with the
Not expand, but transition. High level, just explain high level what transition mean. Is the old team going away and a new team coming would it will cost money. I agree with you 100%. Mr. Andy, I will tell you with my own church mind, and I believe I can speak on behalf of some people that I know. When it comes to this justice, based on the interest of the public, Mr. Andy, money is not the problem. We have money. There are some of us that can personally take our own money to support this justice for Mohbad. But the reason why people are not coming forward with their money is based on what we've seen so far. And most importantly, the people are looking for organization unity to make sure that we are all united. I'm telling you right now, let me repeat what I said. Money is not a problem to hire a private investigator to handle this case. There are people, including myself, that are willing to put our own money to do the right thing for this case. But what is holding some of us back, Mr. Andy, is based on what we've seen so far and up till today, the lack of, how do I put it, the lack of organization per se. So, again, that is why, because you're not a spokesperson, you're not part of the legal team, I don't know how much I want to ask you some questions. Here is what I will say. The public is willing to do whatever it takes to support Baba Mohbad.
if you are privileged to be close to them, please emphasize the importance of this private investigator. If we need to take this offline, one-on-one, me and you, I'm happy to do that. Please, let us not say, I want to be very constructive here. I'm not trying to criticize anything. I want to be constructive and be part of the solution. My brother, if the problem is because we cannot get a private investigator, if it is money, let us take it offline. We can support when it comes to that. This is very important. Why am I emphasizing private investigator? Mr. Andy, we are still in Corona inquest. This is not the real game yet, though. We are still in Corona inquest, and we are potentially going to be hiring a third law firm. We haven't got to court yet. We are changing lawyers and legal team up and down. I'm very concerned about that. We haven't gone to court yet. Number two, up until now, again, you have more information than I do. Up until now, I don't know if we have any solid, concrete evidence about this case that we can bring to court, not Corona inquest, court, to be able to push the Lagos state government and the police. My sister Golden Seal mentioned earlier on, we are fighting against the police. The police is on the other side's team. They're not on our side because they would have done things differently if they were trying to really find this justice. We know what we're going up against, this police. At the end of the day, they will be the ones to give us justice. Do we have any concrete evidence that we will take to court? Not only to hold the people that were there culpable, but also to put the Lagos state government and the police on blast for obstructing justice. Do we have any concrete evidence? My concern here is we're still in Corona inquest, and things are going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. If we are not organized and we go to court, when this case goes to court, I am afraid we will not make a lot of headway. So again, this private investigator is very important to help us find concrete evidence that we will use when we get to the real Champions League battle. So if money is the problem, we can take this offline, but I don't want us to gloss over the importance of hiring a private investigator. It is very, very important. That is what I want to say about that. The other thing I want to say is more of a clarification. You mentioned that.
Can you let me respond to that, please?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Follow the money. From what you said, I said it out earlier on. This is what they've considered a private investigator in this case. One of the questions was asked yesterday when we are having a group call. Does a private investigator work in Nigeria? The answer is yes. It's yes. And this, if we manage to bring a private investigator in, they are going to work along with the legal team. You understand me? That is how it works. When you made mention of money is not a problem, well, I will agree with you to some certain points that a lot or few people want to put their money on ground so that they can get justice. But another problem is this: when it comes to the issue of money, some people go back to the old story of what happened a month ago or 2 months ago or 3 months ago. One, there are some people that came up, and I don't want us to dwell on this much so that we can move forward. There's some set of group of people that came up.
Thank you so much, Mr. Andy. I know the direction, but I don't want us to go that direction.
Okay.
Yeah, this is it, yeah. The reason why I had to just come up here, I don't want us to go that direction. With the proper structure put in place, Now, with all humility and with all meekness, I am saying this. On this platform, we only said we wanted to do Ramadan giveaway. And my personal expectation is just maybe 200,000 or 300,000 naira. But the money that people donated just for this giveaway, Ramadan, the later became Ramadan and Easter giveaway, is 2,020,000 naira, the money that people donated at my disposal, which I have actually shown. I can still show it here. I can still show it. Mr. Rifa, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. So with proper structure, place, with a proper structure put in place, money is never going to cost. See, whatever it is that has happened in the past, people have learned from it. And God is helping people to see it. So it is not at this crucial time. If people can donate for rice and beans, then people can actually go ahead. When the structure is put in place, right, then people will follow the structure. So we should don't let us create that around that maybe something that happened. What has happened has happened. Let's go of that. That is gone. That is gone. Let's look at what has happened. Okay, this is what we pick from what has happened. Then this is how we're going to go ahead and we're going to have it done. You understand? If people can donate 2.something million naira in just my own hand, then people can actually donate more than that for the cause of justice for Mohbad, most especially when it comes to this private investigator. So thank you for that. Let me quickly recognize the presence of Mr. Arifa and Brekete Gaza Kingdom. Thank you so much for joining. Mr. Andy, if you still want to say something, you can still go ahead then. We'll now go back to follow the money because if he has something to say, then we'll go back to like it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Andy, sorry, just a minute. Mr. Andy, please, just a minute. Okay. All we need from Baba's legal team is we want to hire private investigator. This is the amount. The public should assist. As in, as in the guidelines should be on, the processing should be solid. That people should know, okay, this is direction. It's not that we want to do, nobody want to contribute when the structure is not yet solid. So that is all we need. People are willing to assist, but is the structure solid? That should be the first question. Thank you, sir.
Over to you, Mr. Andy. Thank you so much, Mr. Andy.
You respond, Mr. Andy, but before you respond,
follow the money. Hold on. Follow the money, Mr. Black Pepper. Just hold on. Let him be done with that question. Then you can ask the next question, Mr. Andy.
No,
if you are satisfied
within that question.
No.
Question. Okay.
You have another question you want to ask, right?
No. I want to just buttress the point about the structure piece, and then I want Mr. Andy to respond.
Follow the money. Let me just respond to that.
Mr. Alpha, send the request. Mr. Alpha, please send the request.
I can assure 235 right now on this platform. We talked about the structure yesterday. You understand? We spoke about the structure yesterday, and the question is this: despite the fact that we discussed about this structure yesterday, is this something that is going to materialize? The answer, I don't know. Yes. I can't say yes, I can't say no. And I support everybody that have spoken. When they are putting their money down, they want to see an organized structure. Because no one wants to put their money out without no structure or any transparency. You understand me? I support everybody. You understand me? Because everybody wants what I will call accountability. They want structure, they want to see how the money is being spent, they want the information, what is going on. That is what I call a structure. And we discussed about this yesterday, but the structure is not founded now. But I believe with the past experience, the structure has to be in place and it's going to be more transparency. That's what I'm going to say right now.
Okay, now, thank you so much, Mr. Andy. Now, over to you for your last question. Follow the money. Then we'll go ahead and we were supposed to go to Mr. Olaide, but I'm going to beg him for just 1 minute here. Follow the money. Let's have you for your last question to Mr. Andy. Yeah.
Thank you, Senator. My ordinary Senator Ish. I do have a few questions, but I will just I'll just ask one more question. It's not like a question. Mr. Andy, thank you very much for mentioning that you had the conversation yesterday about the structure. I will not ask any other question. I will just give a little bit of admonition and advice, please. That structure, that foundation should be of most importance. Okay, I know you had the conversation yesterday. If you can bring this feedback back to the team, please help them, have them prioritize this structure and organization, because I'm telling you, we've been talking about this for plenty of months now, talking about this. If that structure is in place, watch and see the momentum this justice for Mohbad will have. It will eliminate so many distraction and inconsistency if we have that structure. So please, let us emphasize that. Let us emphasize that, because my fear is that if we don't have that structure in place before we go to the real Champions League, which is the courts, we'll be all over the place. So I know I want to respect the Ish and his platform. I have plenty of questions. I will hold off the questions for now, but I just wanted to just drop that one little piece of nugget. Let us focus on this structure and watch and see what will happen. This is very important. Private investigator
is very, very important. Not only for the toxicology and autopsy, not only for the DNA, but for also his intellectual property, his music royalties and all of that we talked before about freezing the accounts. You had mentioned you would bring that back to the team. We haven't had anything back from that. There is so many things we should be focused on that we haven't focused on. And that's where I personally believe a private investigator will come in and do a thorough job on all the different aspects. But before that can happen, let us get the house in order, please. Let us get this structure in place. That's all my summation for now. And again, I will come back later on. I'll ask some questions, but I want to give audience to the other people on the panel to talk as well. Thank you very much, my ordinary Senator Ish.
Okay, thank you so much. Follow the money. You still have some questions. Okay, you can still remain there since you still have some questions. I just want it to be more interactive. We have more other people that are asking, that wants to ask one or two questions. Thank you so much once again. Mr. Laide, please, just 1 minute. Pardon me, I'm supposed to come to you now, but let me quickly go to Mr. Arifa. Mr. Arifa here. Mr. Arifa, thank you so much for joining. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are meeting Mr. Arifa for the first time, it's an amazing, in fact, there's so many things I can say about him. But let me just say this here. Follow him. On Justice Mohbad, you're going to get right information from him when it comes to Justice Mohbad. Good analysis. Wonderful brother, doing amazing job. Thank you so much, Mr. Arifa. You want to say something concerning the structure that we're talking about? Then we'll go to Mr. Oh my goodness. Then we'll go to Mr. Laide. Gaza Kingdom, you are going to make an announcement today concerning the prayer that is coming up for justice for Mohbad in a petition. No petition for against me. Gaza Kingdom, you're going to make that announcement for the prayer that is coming. The Islamic prayer coming for justice for Mohbad. Please, you stay around with me. Please, I'm sorry. Yes, Mr. Arifala, let's have you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good afternoon. Morning, good evening, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Sorry, I'm in a place that is a bit noisy, but I don't have choice than to contribute. I can't just watch over and just walk away. My brother, once again, good evening. You're doing an amazing, unexpected one so far. I'm always happy being with you. Good afternoon, the panelists, the commenters, and the viewers. I only want to call your attention to something important, though. This wasn't the first time. You've been doing it, and you've been doing it successfully. And may God continue to give you the wisdom to handle it the way you've been handling it, even more wisdom than ever before. Concerning the contribution you just talked about, you know, you're always been very, very transparent, and I think I've learned from that. At times when you are older, Yoruba will say, "Oh, le dagba ju kan to ba mo lo." So I learned a lot from that. Now, I would just love to call your attention because the discussion here is very, very sensitive and very organized. Talking about the private investigator, talking about public, talking about all that. I just want to call your attention to it. I must not go deep down. I am 100% sure. Without me saying more again, you know what I'm talking about. And that is why I said this wasn't the first time, and you've been very, very organized over it, and you've never been tempted whatsoever. And I repeat again, I learned a lot from you. Thank you so very much for that. And please, more coordination and more wisdom concerning public, because I can't stand any of us, like I said, any of us, Westo, you, me, Perkins, all the people doing an amazing job concerning this movement. I can't stand anyone being dragged concerning money. Do you understand? I can't stand it. That is why people felt Arifa is going out to defend some people to do this, to do that. It is highly necessary. Yoruba will say, so, please, bro, like I said earlier, to coordinate the donation, and may God continue to grant you more wisdom to handle